Brian here from Random Rooster Farm, actually out in front of our chicken coop here. And then there we have the run, but for the most part they're free range. And there's a few there. We got probably 25-30 chickens. So it's been cool to see the rise of backyard chickens, especially in urban areas. You know, people becoming concerned about where their food comes from. And, you know, that's why a lot of people are doing it. Some are doing it just for the educational purposes for their children, which is great for a child, you know, because they get to see the personalities of the chicken. They get to see, you know, where our food comes from. So that is great. But, you know, though they are fun, but, you know, we cannot ignore the concerns we've been hearing on the news about, you know, Salmonella outbreaks. There's been a rise in the Salmonella outbreaks. I believe it's been like 200 cases this year, with 70% of them linking back to exposure to backyard chickens. 26% is children 5 years and under. So, you know, this is a very serious problem. But, you know, let's stop and think about this, because there's a lot of fear tactics out there, you know, especially from the media, how bad backyard chickens are. And, you know, we just want you to think about this, you know, because you can get Salmonella in your own kitchen. You can get it from a high-end restaurant. But in both cases, you know, common sense is used, caution is used, and, you know, you can do the same and still have your backyard chickens without fear. Some of these cases were linked to chicks that were brought in to people's homes who were already infected with the bacteria. You know, something like that, there's nothing you can do. It would be like buying a bad piece of meat from the store. There's nothing you can do. It's nothing that you did. But I think some of these problems we're seeing could be avoided. I personally wouldn't kiss a chicken, and I wouldn't let them in my house. But, you know, there are some people who will do that. When you come out to your chicken coop, make sure it's dry, it's clean, make sure the chickens are not overcrowded. And, you know, when I do come out, you know, I wear different shoes, usually my work shoes or, you know, work boots, rubber boots, you know, whatever shoes that I'm not going to walk through the house in. That way there's no concern about spreading through there. I think the most important, you know, anytime you come out and mess with your chickens or get eggs or just, you know, out in the coop in general, you know, wash your hands afterwards. That's probably one of the big things. You know, just you know, make that a habit. Now, if your chickens are living in cramped, tight quarters, the coop is filthy, wet, pest infested, if you like kissing your chickens and letting them run in your house, you know, if they're back in your coop, you know, if it's poor ventilation, if they're not getting much sunlight, yeah, you should probably be concerned about getting, you know, the Salmonella. But, you know, otherwise, you know, if you take these precautions, I believe your risk can be minimized. Don't let the fear tactics, you know, from friends, family, the news channels, don't let them discourage you in getting rid of your chickens or put a fear in your mind that maybe you shouldn't have them. But, you know, you do need to use common sense around them. But there is risk. There's risk in owning anything, owning a car, owning a house, owning backyard chickens. But with each thing, you use care in all you do. Owning backyard chickens are fun and rewarding. Just be sure to keep a clean coop, good ventilation, good sunlight for them, a pest-free and predator-free area for them to run with clean water, good food, and you'll have many years of enjoyment with your backyard chickens. Thanks for watching.